StarCraft is a hard game. We all know that. There are ways to get out there and learn it and improve on it. Some of it's practice. Another huge part that most players are guilty of is studying or not studying enough. You can learn games from looking at VODs, but ideally you want to be looking at replays. I think in this day and age, we've gotten so used to watching VODs for tournaments and even live streams that occasionally players who are still trying to improve in StarCraft will neglect to not just look at their own replays, but the replays of other pros. Now, historically, one of the issues with trying to find a pro replay is they don't want to share them. It is hidden. It's buried deep on the internet with all the other ladder games and practice games that are happening. So I just recently discovered a tool that you can use to actually watch modern pro replays from any player that you want that's on the ladder. So I'm going to pull this up on screen now. By the way, before I do, if you enjoy this kind of content, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube. Make sure that you also, what is it, the alarm button? I don't know, that make the bell go off. I'm going to be doing more content for StarCraft as well as other future RTS games. And check out my merch at tastelessthreads.com if you want to see some cool stuff you can wear to rep your love for RTS games. So this is the site. It's called Seawall.gg. So just like the cheat code, Operation Seawall to get vision, this is going to give you the ability to see all these replays you would not otherwise be able to get. So this is the current StarCraft ladder. You can see that they've got the respective race. By the way, I think some of these accounts may be ones that have cheated and have not been booted off. I can't 100% say for sure. But most of these are actually just top players. I know there's been occasional moments where someone figures out a bug and Blizzard has to fix it involving the ladder. You can pick the race you're looking for, click right here, and it'll say the other handles. So this was Huangso Jukyuri. This is Snow. His other ID is Buy Snow or Auto KK. That's another one of Snow's IDs. He seems to have some barcode he plays on the European server. And look at this. This is all of his games. You can see the ones that he won. He's actually undefeated on this account. It's 30-0. But look, he's got games versus Stork, versus, and we'd have to dig through some of these other IDs here. But I mean, a lot of these are players you see in ASL and old school greats. So you can see the map, you can see the length of the game, and it's right there to download. You can click it and download it right away, and you can see it's downloading now. I guess you guys can't see it, but it is downloading into my downloads folder. And you don't have to just go with this front tab. There's other players over here as well. Here's Sins, another ASL player. We've got Stork right down here. This is the real Stork. That's his other ID, YB Stork, for ladder purposes. So even these IDs that are barcodes, if they have any other IDs that match their current ID, you can find them. And honestly, even if they don't, I think over time we could probably figure out who the rest of these people are. Like, this looks like it's Iris, unless this is a player who's in the top 20 who, for whatever reason, would call himself Iris. It looks like he's right here. You can also go to the search function here, type in any matchup. So let's say I want to work on my ZVP. Let's say, okay, I want Protoss builds that worked. I can then choose MMRs like 2,300 and up. Maybe it's a map. Maybe I don't know how to play on Fighting Spirit. All right, just to make this easy. There it is. All these games, these are ones that just Protoss won. We could do ones where just Zerg won and change the search. And there you got it. And these are all MMRs that are insanely high. And honestly, I mean, one of the things that's great about this is a lot of times we have to wait for an actual ASL or a big tournament match to get an idea of what pros are doing and looking at. But now it's right here. I think this is just a great tool. If you guys want to take advantage of this, I would highly recommend it. And again, you know, so much about this game, it is not just being mechanically fast. A lot of times it's about knowing what to do, why you're doing it, and being able to go look inside of a professional gamer's replay and see what they did right or wrong is really helpful. And obviously, they're going to try to bring their best stuff out in a big ASL match, but they're playing hundreds and hundreds of games in between then. And sometimes their strategies bomb, and we don't really know what exactly they had planned out, well, this is a way that we can actually check that. They do have a Patreon that I just signed up for the other day. Let me pull this back up here. And you can see that's right there. I would highly recommend you check them out. Again, it's seawall.gg. And also one other little note, I'm kind of confused how this is possible. I'm under the impression somebody got a hold of the API from Blizzard. Maybe back when Mike Morhaime worked at Blizzard, they had plans to kind of build out something like this that through Blizzard that they could do, but clearly that hasn't happened anymore. In fact, I don't even know anybody at Blizzard, really. I basically lost touch with my last contact there. So, I mean, StarCraft is kind of lost at sea, but with community-driven sites like this, we can actually continue to learn and improve and study and get games for our own, learning or recreation or whatever you want to call it. I don't think Blizzard's going to shut this down because I don't think they're paying attention. But for now, yeah, I just want to say I'm grateful to these guys for making this. And especially if you're a foreigner out there and you can't navigate these Korean replay sites, this is the way you can do it. Thank you so much for watching this little bit of content from me. If you like this, please do subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification button. And please check out my merch site. I've got one on right now. This is the Tasteless LAN Party 2 shirt, but tastelessthreads.com. We got a lot of cool stuff I'm very proud of, and I hope you enjoy it too. And check out my stream on twitch.tv/tasteless TV. I will see you in the next video.